Hi, how would you like to get to $350,000 or much more in your coaching or consulting business and do it while you reclaim your time? So often I see coaches and consultants who are like, I don't want to grow, I don't want to scale because I don't want to give up more time in my life. Well, that is an indication that you've got a business problem. There's something going on in your business that's keeping you from being able to grow and keeping you in the hustle and grind. So I want to show you how to break this up and actually get into those ranges without giving away all of your time, all of your freedom, and actually get time back into your life. I've helped so many people do this and even get to $1 million while reclaiming time, and you can do it too. So let me break it down for you. And if you want to do this, I want you right now to type in the chat 350K. Yes, I'm in. All right. Also, very quickly, before I go any further, I want to invite you to an upcoming workshop called it. You go to expertinyouworkshop.com. You can get registered for that because I am going to go deeper with you and actually help you do this stuff in that 2-day free virtual event. So if you are interested in what I'm talking about today and you want to do it in your business, you want to know how to do it in your business, then you want to apply to come to that workshop. Now, I want you to know that we do vet the room. We want to make sure you're in the right place in your business so that you can actually do the work of the strategies that we're doing in that workshop. But if it is a good fit, we'll invite you into the room. And I could be charging for these because when I do these workshops, I've had people leave my workshops and go make more money like instantly, immediately. But because I vet the room, because I make sure people are qualified to be there and keep the room at a very high level, it allows me to be able to do these free. So let me break it down for you. You can see what you think, and then you can go apply for the workshop if this looks like it would be a good fit for you. So, are you stuck in your revenue? Have you been stuck there for a long time? See, I see coaches and consultants get to about that six figures, that $100,000, maybe right below, maybe right above, and then they get stuck there. And the reason they get stuck there is often they kind of run out of time, or they don't know how to get enough clients in the door. They don't know how to fill their practice. And so it's always like, okay, I get a client and then I lose two, or I get a client and then and so this is the up and down revenue roller coaster, right? Well, I want to show you how to change all of that and get consistency and predictability in your business. So our goal today is going to be $350,000. Now you can go way beyond this. I just want you to know these same strategies will work to take you all the way to $1 million and beyond, but we're going to keep it simple today and keep it low so that you can see that you can do this. All right. So the first thing we want to look at is what you are selling, your offers. And we want to look at the pricing of your offers. Okay. And I want you to think about getting focused on one offer that can get you to the 350. One offer that can get you to the 350. Now think about this. I don't know what you're charging. I don't know what you sell, but can you get to $350,000 with three clients? $310,000 clients. Can you get there with three clients? Can you get there with six clients at $50,000? All right. Can you get there with, let's see, 10 clients at $25,000? Because if you can get there with 10 clients at $25,000, guess what? You don't even need one new client a month paying you that. So, all right, so the first thing we want to look at is your pricing. Now, I will say this, if you don't have something that is at least $10,000, you are missing out. You need an offer that is a minimum of $10,000. If you don't have that, you are going to have a much harder road and much harder path to get into these higher levels. It's going to be more of a grind. So if you don't have a $10,000 offer, if you don't have a $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 offer, you have got to get with me because you've got a business problem that needs to be fixed. Think about what your highest offer is now, and can you make that your lowest and then add another tier or two? I help people do this all the time. I've helped people go from $1,700 offers to getting $40,000 plus clients, and you can do it too. It's all how you structure things and how you put the pieces together and the market that you're going after. So, all right. So the first thing is decide, look at your pricing, look at what you're going to sell, and how many clients do you need? Because at the end of the day, this is all numbers, everyone. This is numbers. If that makes sense to you, type yes. I'm going to show you how building a business is nothing more than numbers and action, doing the right things. Okay. So if you can get to $350,000 with 10, $25,000 clients, then let's make sure that that's what we focus on doing. Okay. So for today, I'm going to just use 25,000. All right. So the first thing is your offers. Let's go with $25,000. Whatever that is you're going to sell, this becomes your focus. Your focus is I need 10 new clients to get to 350. All right, 10 new clients. So how can I get 10 clients in the door? Now, here's the other thing. Once you figure out what your offer is, and you know how many clients you need, you've got to now create the marketing and get focused, stay focused on selling out on that offer. Okay. So often people are trying to sell lots and lots of different things. I have one core offer. I have my expert in you method, the method that I'm showing you right now. This is my method. All right. And so I'm out there selling people how to get high paying clients and sell high paying programs, high end programs. That is my whole thing. And I show them how to do that in a simplified formula so they can reclaim time, not work more hours in their business, but they can actually reclaim their time and they can hit these numbers. All right. And when you get out of the 6-figure grind, I like to call it, where you're staying right under that 6 figures or right above that 6 figures, when you get out of that, you get out of the hustle and grind, you'll now have some resources to be able to even get some help in your business to keep growing this. Like, this is just scratching the surface. All right. I've helped clients go from $0 to $1 million in a year with a $25,000 offer. All right. You can do it too. Okay. So here's the thing. Let's look at 25,000. And even if you're maybe you're in a market, or you have some sort of an offer where you can't go this high, you still can go 10. It's very rare somebody can't go 10 or 15,000. It's just they don't have things structured in the right way. Okay. All right. So you need to get 10 clients. So now you know what you're going to sell. This needs to become your focus. What is it that you're selling? Okay. What is it? Who's it for? And sorry, not writing very well here. Who is it for? And focus. This is your driver. Everything that you're going to do in your business to get to this is going to be working with one offer. If you try to do too many things, you won't get traction. It's not going to work. All right. The other thing is we can't put the marketing behind a lot of different things. So that's a grind. So I'm showing you simple and streamlined because this is about reclaiming your time, not working more. All right. So if you can do this, you can do this working part-time. Okay. So get focused. That's the first step. Now you need a marketing system that can bring you in. Well, we're only looking at one client a month. So if you get one client a month who pays you $25,000 and they pay you in full, which, by the way you take your payments, that's going to actually be covered in my workshop as well. I want to show you the secrets to putting more money in your bank account when you sign a new client. So again, if you want to register for that workshop where I go deeper into everything I'm showing you today, and we're actually going to strategize in your business and do this in your business, then make sure you go and apply for that workshop. Okay. But so you have to make sure that you've got the marketing system where you can now start bringing in these clients. So, and you also want to make sure you've got the sales system and the payment system where you can put more money in your bank account, because that's where you'll get bigger financial leaps. So you could take this $25,000 and you could break it up over 12 months and you could get a little bit each month. But now you've got to have a lot of clients to get to that 350. Like, you may not even hit it in a year. So if you structure your payments in a different way and you offer financing in a way that I teach my clients to offer financing, it's different. It's different than just go taking out a loan. I'm not talking about that. But by financing in a different way for your clients, you can now put that amount in your bank account every time you sign a new client. And so it's a total game changer for you and your business. And you're no longer funding and financing clients. Okay. You can do that down the road when you make a lot of money. You can certainly finance people, but when you're trying to get to, say, your first 350, 500,000, you want to make sure that you've got things structured so that you're not the one that that you're staying cash poor and everybody else is getting the benefit of that. Okay. So now you need a marketing system. And look, there are so many ways to market. The problem is most people are looking for a strategy. They're looking for a tactic. They don't have a system. So you need to know what is going to be the best way for me to be able to bring in these $25,000 clients. Now, I personally love virtual events. I love them because most people can run virtual events in some way, shape, or form. And it's going to vary again for who your market is. But there are there's scalable speaking, there's virtual events, there's all kinds of ways that I help clients get these high paying clients, and they get them online. So if you think, oh, I have to be out and about to do it, no, not necessarily. You do not. You can do most of this online, which is really nice because you don't have to go anywhere to do it. Now, I'm not saying you can't do live events. I'm not. But if you think about that, how scalable is that going to be? Because again, that can be a hustle and a grind, right? I mean, I do high-end retreats and I love doing them, but there are days out of my time to go and do a high-end retreat. And as much as I love doing them, they don't leverage my time, right? And so there's lots and lots of ways to build a business, lots of ways to market your business, but I like to teach people how to market their business online, or at least leverage their time so that they're not investing loads and loads of time into their marketing. Okay. So I love virtual events. I love virtual speaking. I call them scalable speaking strategies. I teach clients how to get clients from their podcast, how to get clients when they guest on podcast. That's a strategy. There's lots and lots of ways. All right. Live streams. But again, you've got to make sure that you are doing what is appropriate for the people you're going after. And this is a really key piece that a lot of people get wrong. And that's why their things don't work. And also a lot of times with strategies that people are using, there's some missing pieces and gaps. And I've had to invest a lot of money in different coaches who could close some gaps for me in some of the strategies that I learned and that I was taught. And so now I feel like because of that, because I've made those investments and I've closed those gaps, I now have a really solid way for my clients to get fast success and high success. All right. So, what is your marketing going to be? So, let's say you're going to do virtual events. All right. And let's say that every time you do a virtual event, you close 2 clients. All right. And because of the way you've got your payments structured, let's say you're putting anywhere from 30,000 to 50,000 or more into your bank account. Now, do you see how you can get faster leaps? Okay. So if you want to close 2 clients, we want to look at the numbers here, because this is what a lot of people don't understand. They know that math is important in business, and they know that building a business is numbers. A lot of times people logically know that. They don't know how to really break it down and look at it in a way that it can serve them. Is this making sense? Type yes if this is making sense to you. Okay. And by the way, if you want to get to 350, or type that in the chat as well. Go 350K in the chat. Okay. So you want to get 2 clients a month at $25,000. And let's say you're going to do 1 virtual event a month. You're going to fill 1 virtual event a month. And let's say that you have a close rate of 25%. Okay. Well, all you need to do is get 8 people to your virtual event, right? Because if you're closing at 25%, you only need 8 people in your event. Is this making sense? Now, if your close ratio is lower, obviously you're going to need more people. I have made $150,000 in a virtual event with only about 12 people in a room. 13 people in a room. And so this is the great thing about this model, because you don't need loads and loads of people. And so do you see that you could probably get 8 people to come to some kind of a virtual event with you, and then close a couple of those into clients who really will want to work with you so that you can work your genius in their life or in their business? Do you see how doable this this is. So we're not talking about huge numbers here. This is big. And then the other thing that you need is you need a rinse and repeat cycle, a rinse and repeat system. Now, if you only decided to run, let's say, a virtual event every 2 months, okay, and you're going to get 16 people into the room for that 2 month period, so that you could close 4 clients, right? Do you see where I'm going with this? And so your goal, remember, is to get, now I said 2, but really you could do this. You could get to the 350 with even 1 client a month. Is this making sense? So this should be your focus. Like, this should be your streamlined, simplified focus. When you do this, you will move faster. A lot of people just are out there just flailing around and they're doing a million different things, and it's why they aren't hitting numbers like this. It's actually simple. Not easy, because there's work, right? There's action that you have to take, but it's actually simple when you have the right strategies and the right business model and the right pieces in place, and you have accountability and support, I'm just going to say, to help you get there too. So now that you've got a system, you've got a cycle, you want a sales cycle. Okay, how often do I need to run these? So let's say you're doing 1 event a month, okay, and you want to, hang on, let's say you're doing 1 event a month. And now you can easily see that you can get to your 10 people. But hey, if you want 4 new clients a month, then all you have to do is change how many people are coming to your virtual event. That means you need 16 people in your event if you've got a 25% close, right? If you can convert 25% of the room, you need 16 people to your event to close 4 clients a month. And so now let's do the math. Instead of 350 at $25,000, all right, now you are, hold on, let me just do the math here. Yeah, you're at over $1 million over a 12-month period. Now, granted, it's going to take you a little bit of time to kind of get things rolling and tweak and shift, right? But that's the power of this. It's numbers, right? So instead of, if you get 16 people a month into your event, and you're closing 4 people a month, all right, that's 48 people a year. And let's just say they're at the $25,000. You're at $1 million too. Do you see this? Do you see what I'm talking about? And let's say we're even going lower. Let's say we're doing a $10,000 or a $15,000 offer. Same thing, the numbers. You've got to just work the numbers, and then you've got to take action and put the right things in place. So listen, I want to help you strategize to do this in your business in my upcoming 2-day free virtual event. So I want you to go register, apply for that now. You do have to be an existing business. You have to have worked with clients. You have to be good at what you do, because it's not going to be easy to get you higher paying clients and use this model. You can still use the model, but I love the high paying, because when you do the high paying model, you don't need as many people, and it's so much more streamlined. You see a lot of people out there running virtual events, but they have to get hundreds of people into their event, right, to make the money. And I'm not saying it doesn't work, but that's not the model I teach people. I teach people how to reclaim their time, how to build that $1 million business, even working part-time if they want to. I know it sounds too good to be true, but this is a very high profit model when you're doing it in the right way. So join me in that workshop. Go ahead and apply now. It's going to, you'll book a quick 20-minute call with us. We're going to go through some details about the workshop. Plus, I just love to get to know you personally and know what you're all about. It will also take you to a form to fill out so we can learn more about you and about your business and where you are. And when you do that, if it's a fit, we will invite you into the room. And listen, there's no charge to come, because we qualified the people coming. We want to make sure that the people that come are in a place where they're ready to implement this. And It's not a pressure sales kind of an event. However, I'm going to tell you, I get clients this way because when I start helping them strategize, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I want to do this," right? And but that being said, it's not as a high pressure sales kind of event. It is, I'm really in there working with you. You get to see what it's like to coach with me and to work with me. And I really help you. And I've had people make money right out of my free events. I may even have some of my high level clients in the room. Who knows? So go apply for that now. Go apply for that workshop and let me know what you think about this. Does this look simpler? Does this look simpler than what you're doing? I don't know what you're doing, but you probably are making your business harder than you have to make it. And again, if virtual events isn't the right fit, I've got lots and lots of different ways that you can get the amount of clients that you want and need a month to hit your numbers. There's lots of ways that we do this. So I'm not a cookie cutter kind of coach. I don't everything's customized with my clients. And so if a virtual event is not the right thing for you, there are other ways that we can help you do this. I'm not like a lot of coaches out there teaching one strategy of lots of ways. So go ahead and apply for that workshop now. And I cannot wait to see you in the workshop and actually help you do this in your business. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right. You have an amazing day. God bless you. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.